Hello, everyone. It is Wednesday. Welcome to Happy Hour Hangout. I see some of you are already in the chat, and so hello to you all. Hello to Slivers and Michelle and Gus and anyone else here. Slivers wants to dance, yes. And hello to Yakmanda. Good to see you. It is Wednesday, friends, and I feel like doing some doodling. I don't know how about you. But, oh goodness. Right off the bat, we've got some channel point redemptions happening. Where is Soma? So before we get into the nitty gritty, let us go and find Gamer Kitty Soma. BRB, friends. Oh, we've got a raid! A Loozapalooza raid! Hello, raiders! Hello! Thank you for raiding. Gamer Kitty Soma is here to welcome you all onto the stream. Thanks so much for stopping by. Hello to all of you. Thank you, Game Freak Geek Girl, for hosting. Thank you for the follow, Fishmoo. Thank you so much to everyone. Hello, hello. We just redeemed some channel points to go find Gamer Kitty Soma. And here she is. Here she is. For all of you. Oh, thank you for the subscription. Oh my goodness. Thank you for the bits. Oh, so thankful. Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, Michelle has redeemed her channel points. We found Gamer Kitty Soma. And so you all are getting kitty cam. First and foremost, right here from the raid. Hello, thank you, Luzas, for the wonderful raid. You all are lovely people. Yes. And what were you all playing over there? Subscription Crystal Dax. My goodness. My goodness. You are amazing. Thank you, Crystal, for the subscription. Wow. Michelle says, like, way better than John's cat, who swiped Cubitos constantly the other day. Yeah, I am not letting Soma on the table today because there are dice and there are cards that you all are going to be looking at and watching. So we're going to do some doodles. And I think she wants to take a nap. So I have disturbed her from her slumber. But, oh my goodness, and more games, please. Wow, another raid. Hello, friends. Thank you so much for the raid. Hello, I'm Jess. This is Gamer Kitty Soma. Channel points have been redeemed for her to be on camera right now. So you are getting up close and personal camera cam. And oh my goodness, my goodness. And a hype train. What is happening right now, folks? This is so amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All the follows. Thanks, Great Harlequin, for the follow. Thank you for the biddies. Oh my gosh. So much hype happening. This is insane. This is totally insane. Soma does not know what to do right now. She's a little tense. I think she wasn't expecting to have so many wonderful faces pop in on the stream all at once. Oh, thank you for the subscription. More games, please. I appreciate that. Yeah, so much fun, friends. This is gonna be a great day. I mean, it was a great day anyways, because I'm gonna be doodling with you all. But now it just happens to have a hype train. Leafta, thank you so much for the follow. And Slivers, my goodness, thank you so much. Gamer Kitty Soma, she is, goodness me. Goodness me. I don't think she knows what to do right now. So I'm going to transition. I'm going to go put her back on her nap spot, and so we can continue. And I'll be back in just a moment, friends. Stay here. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. Okay, friends, that was so exciting. Hello to everybody. The hype train is still going on, so please drop in those biddies, drop in those emotes. Ugh, I'm missing so much in chat right now. Yes, we love you, Michelle. Soma is so much love. Yeah. She's getting some naps and some treats right now. Yes, so thank you so much. I am Jess. This is Happy Hour Hangout. Today we are going to be playing some Patchwork Doodle, and I'm going to pop in the chat. So we are going to give you the links if you want to play. We are going to be doing Patchwork Doodle today and Crisscross because it's our weekly Crisscross tournament that we actually do for the entire month. And at the end of each month, whoever is the top scorer gets a bag of swag from Chicks Can Game. So stick around. It's going to be quite a fun day. So thank you so much. Oh, thanks. Thank you so much. More games, please. I appreciate you. I know you've got a long evening. You just did a lot of Dorfomantic, so I'm sure you're pretty chill right now, my friend. But yes. Oh, Book of Nerds gifting subs. Wow, friends. This is insane. I appreciate this so, so much. I appreciate you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Catnip is a truly hilarious thing. Yes, it is. Oh, what did Ruka say? What's the opposite of a catnap? Catnip. Yes. Oh, so awesome. And oh, the support and the bits. My goodness. Hello to everybody. I know there's so many wonderful folks here in the chat. I'm just going to say hi to all of you. So if you want to play, feel free to click on that link there. We're going to be doing some Doodle Plus. What is Doodle Plus, you ask? Well, basically, it adds in some more cards, and it gives you another bonus ability that you can do throughout the game. So we are going to get down at the table so we can start playing. I feel like we can get through a couple games of Doodle today, and we'll do some Crisscross as well. So yeah, it's going to be quite the awesome experience. Oh, man. Yes, and so nice to gift some subs. Thank you for that, Book of Nerds. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So let's get down to the table view, friends. We'll do some explanations, and we will get started. So here we are. Yes, Yakmanda, it is the same sheet. You don't have to have any new sheets with Patchwork Doodle. It is what they call, I guess, an expansion that goes with the original base game of Patchwork Doodle. So you will have your 9x9 grid, you will have your bonus actions, and we will have the 3 scoring rounds that we're going to be doing here. So with this, what's going to happen is we're going to play the same type of game rules as in Patchwork Doodle. Oh, so awesome. Level 1 hype train. You are... Goodness, goodness, goodness. This is so amazing. So amazing. Thank you, friends. This is awesome. I appreciate all of you. So we're going to be playing the regular same base game rules as in Patchwork Doodle. The only differences are there are going to be some new cards. As you can see, this card looks kind of different. This card looks kind of different. And then we have one more bonus action that's going to be added to it. So, like regular Patchwork Doodle, we're going to be going around the circle with our little quilter friend, and they're going to be landing on all the different quilt spots. We are each also going to be starting with a starter quilt piece that we're going to be drawing somewhere in our grid. Once 6 of these patches have been drawn on our player board, we will pause the game and count for the end of the round scoring. And remember, the end of the round scoring is whatever your largest square is, you take that number. So if I had a 2x2 square that is completed, I would score 4 points plus any additional rows and columns that are the same height or the same length as your original square, you will add +1 to that. So if I had a 2x2 square plus an additional column of 2, I would gain 4 points plus an additional column, which is a total of 5 points for that round. And I would mark that here on the scoring sheet. Then we would refill the circle, so it would be a total of 8 cards. We would move the 2 cards that were not used to the front of the circle where the quilter person is going to be, and then we will start in round 2. Lurk in while I do some chores. That's all right, Book of Nerds. I hope they go well and they go quickly. Like I said, friend, we are going to be playing a couple games of this, so maybe if you get your chores done super fast, you can pop back over. But if not, thanks for lurking anyway. I appreciate it. And so what's going to happen is, oh yes, thank you so much, the Love Meeples, for that lurk as well. I hope you enjoy your time. So then we're going to go through the 3 rounds and total up our scores. Any empty squares that do not get filled in after the 3 rounds get -points. And we total up our score, and that's the end. Let's go over the bonus actions that you can do. First off, you have the adjacency rule, which means you can do, if the quilter, let's say, lands on this piece here, and you don't want to draw that piece, you can use this bonus action as drawing the adjacency rule. So instead of drawing that piece, you can draw one of the pieces adjacent to it. So that is a one-time use per game. So once you use it, it is done. The same rule goes for this. Is a 1 square that you can fill in at any time instead of, in addition to drawing your patch on the card, you can additionally draw a 1 square anywhere you want. Yes, I love all the emotes and the hype train. So awesome. So that's the second bonus action you can do. The third one is you can do an imaginary cut, which means you can take a piece here and cut a straight line through it and draw one of the 2 sections instead. And that is the cut actions. So instead of drawing the piece as is, you can take the cut function, the cut bonus action, and draw one of the sections instead. And finally is the double. It is a repeat of one of the bonus actions. So you can do a repeat of one of these 3 up here for a second time for the game. So I know I mentioned all of these are one and done for the game. However, you can use the repeat action to do one of them a secondary time. Now, the new bonus action corresponds to the new patch cards. These patch cards, you will see, will be a little funky in shape and a little funky in how they're displayed on the card. The bonus action for these new cards is you can choose to draw only part of the patch that is displayed. So for example, here, this is one of the new cards on the plus deck. You can choose to use that bonus action to draw only a section of that patch. So it's similar to a cut function, except you're only drawing one of the sections on the patch. And you will kind of see as they come about. I will explain which ones are from the bonus deck and which ones are not, because to me visually there's a little plus sign indicator in the corners here that might be hard to see on screen, but I will mention to you all as I'm playing them out that these are from the plus deck, so you have the option of using that to draw instead. That bonus action is also applied if you choose to repeat it. So if you have the repeat bonus action available, you can choose to repeat that bonus action as well. Okay, so but basically that is that, friends. If any of you have questions while we're playing, this is a pretty chill, pretty simple game. It is totally fine. I will draw a random starter bonus card for you all just for the chat, so whoever is playing along at home or at work or wherever you are, I will give you all for the chat your starter patch to draw. So here we go, chat. There is your starter patch. And if it's helpful for you to see, there are numbers in the corners to indicate how many squares each of these pieces are. Have a good lurk, Panda. Thank you for stopping by and hanging out. Hope it is a good for you, my friend. So for anyone that is playing along, there is your starter piece. It does not have to go in a particular area per se, but just remember you are trying to draw the largest square per each round, because that is what's going to score you points at the end of each round. And you can score them multiple times. So you can build, so the strategy here is to try to build up your squares to be larger and larger and larger as the game progresses, so you can get more points. And you can rotate and turn these cards. If you need me to do that, please feel free to pop that in the chat. I do not mind rotating these cards around. It is not a problem. All right, so there you are for the chat. I will put that here just for you all to see. And here is my starter piece. I got the nice, it looks kind of like a snake there. For me, I can't go anywhere except the bottom left corner. Couldn't handle drawing it elsewhere. Yeah, that's true. So I'm a little unique, friends, in how I draw. I like to start at the top here and kind of go a little bit like this. Start at the top and work my way down. I know that seems so crazy, but I find that I tend to do a little bit better at this game when I have that, when I start up here in the top. When I start up here in the top. All right. Yeah, same thing with the Yakmanda. They feel the same way. All right, friends, there are the starter pieces. We are going to have our cowboy, or little quilter person. Just to make sure you get it, we have 5 bonuses with this expansion, the 4 printed one and the 1 extra. Yes, so that is correct. So you have these here that are on your player sheet, plus the additional one for the plus cards. Yes, you are correct. Hello, Phantom Meeple. Good to see you. Interesting, my brain wants to start at the bottom. I'm not playing at the moment at work, but I like building bottom to top. Yes, and that's very Tetris-y too, Michelle, I feel like. And I love Tetris. But for whatever reason, I don't know why, if it's just the way I like to do it on stream, or I don't know. I feel like I get better when I'm doing it that way. Maybe it's a different challenge for me, but anyway. Yeah, so I'm gonna start our quilter person here, gonna roll the die and see what we get. 2, so we got 1, 2. We are drawing this long L shape. It's got 5 squares for it. Hello, hello. Yeah, fun to see that different approach. Yes, and I've played this so many times that I feel like it's a good challenge for me as well. It's a good strategy to have, I feel. All right. Everybody's saying hi. Everybody's saying hi. I love it. Okay, so I'm gonna do this here. Boop, 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 ba-doop. Boop, boop, boop. And I apologize that I don't have any music on today. Usually on my Wednesday stream, since I'm basically teaching and playing along with y'all, I feel like there's more of an obligation for me to chat with you and make sure I'm attentive to answer any questions. So I don't want the music to be distracting for you all. So that's why I don't have any tunes playing at the moment. So once we draw this piece, it's going to be removed from the circle, and we will continue on until 6 of the 8 pieces get drawn. So I will slide this over here, and then we will continue on. We got another 2. 1, 2. So this piece, friends, is from the plus deck. So this is where you have the bonus ability to choose just a portion of, you can draw just a portion of that patch itself. I want to make sure that I'm stating that correctly. So I want to say it's similar to doing a cut. Patchwork Doodle Plus. So we have got the questions here. Yes, so it says it allows you to ignore one or more parts of this multi-part patch. So they're showing this as kind of a multi-part patch, basically 2 patches of 3. So you can choose to only draw a section of that patch if you wanted to with that bonus action. But that one seems to be okay for me because I've got a nice spot here. So I am not going to use that bonus action right now. I am going to choose to draw it as is. You will see some of these cards that will come out have more clear spacing between them. So you can choose to ignore parts of those sections as well. So it can be helpful if you have like empty spots as you're going along and drawing your patches. But it could be just like, that doesn't make sense for what I'm drawing right now. I'm going to choose to ignore it. So that's what that one does. Okay. Here we go, friends. Let's roll up the die. Oh my goodness, I swear. This is not a, this is a flat surface. I don't know why I keep rolling 2s, but here we go. We got a little 2x1 there. And that is pretty nice, I see. Pretty nice. Yeah, I will do that there. All right. For whatever reason, dice that come with the game seem to be either nicer or meaner than dice you buy elsewhere. Yes, I agree, Michelle. Sometimes you're like, really? Can you just, I would like a 3, please. I would really like a 3. Yeah, Perfect. Gus wanted a 2x1. Well, there you go, Gus. There you go. Okay. We got a few more rolls to do before we score for the round. Off screen. There we go. We got a 1 here. That one kind of looks like a fish. Looks a little bit like a fish to me. And so there we are. I think I'm going to draw that here. Let's see. Yes, okay. Just had to visualize it. Visualize. Hey, EC, good to see you on here. Happy Wednesday. We're just doodling, you know. How are you doing? How are you feeling? How has your week been? How has everyone's week been? What has been happening? Doop, 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 doop. Oh, goodness. Wow. 3 months subscription. Thanks, EC. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, friend. So yeah, this piece is a little more to it there. A little more to it. And then, yeah, I've got this one open here, which I think will be all right because I've got a pretty good, if I can get something filled in here, I think I would do pretty well on getting a starter square going. However, some of these open spots could get me in the end, but we'll see. So if everyone's ready, we can keep going. If you need me to slow down or reveal the last card, I don't have a problem doing that. Not a problem. Hey, there's a 3. 1, 2, 3. This piece, friends, is another one from the plus deck. So again, if you want to use that bonus action of ignoring part of it, it means you can ignore, you know, this L over here and just draw this L over here, or, you know, take out part of it if you wanted to. It is quite a unique piece. So, this is an interesting dilemma because they're at a point. So trying to draw it at a point could be kind of funky. Yeah, I may choose. So what I think I'm going to do, friends, is I'm going to make myself a little notation here. I'm going to make a little circle and put P for plus to know that this is the plus bonus that I'm going to use. And what I am going to do is I'm going to use that plus bonus and ignore part of these L's. So I'm only going to draw part of the L's. There. And I can choose to use the secondary one again in the future if I wanted to and apply it to that same bonus action if I wanted to. But for now, I think I'm just going to stick with that. So there we go. So yes, so you can draw this patch as is. It is a 6 square patch, or you can use that bonus action to ignore part of it or any of the other bonus actions too. I should clarify that. It's not, these plus cards are not limited to just that bonus action. You still have the ability to use any of those other bonus actions. So you can do the adjacency rule if you wanted to. You can do the +1 square. You can do the cut. So there's no limitation on these pluses. It's just the bonus action only applies to that special, to those special cards. Alrighty, friends. One more roll for this, and we will be ending round 1 here. So 3, 1, 2, 3. We've got this little T, the little T piece there. Okay. The little T piece. And do I want to fill in? Do I want to fill in that square? Because if I did, then I would have, then I think I would have a completed 5 by 5 square. Yeah, I think it might be worth it, friends. So I am going to use one of my bonus actions, which is filling in a 1 square area. And I'm going to fill in this area up here. So now when we go to scoring, I will have a larger completed square to work with. All right. So here we go. We've got this here. I'm going to slide these over for our cowboy, or I say a cowboy, and though it looks like a cowboy, I'm just going to call them a quilter. I don't want to genderize them. They are just going to be a quilter. So now we're going to move into the scoring phase. So we will take our largest square. So you will count the number of squares across in a row that is completely filled in and down in a column that is the same number, height and width. So for me, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this would be here. I would draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is just for you all to see visually. This is my largest square here. Is a 5 by 5 there. So 5 times 5 is 25. Plus I have another row that is also a length of 5, so that's an additional point. So all told, I have 26 points for this round. 26. And you don't erase anything, you leave it as is because we are going to be building it with the remainder of the game. So count up your points there, and I am going to refill our circle here. We'll get 8 more cards. Ooh, here's another plus from the plus deck. You can see. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I gotta slide these out just a touch there. Slide these out just a touch. And the 5. All right, how's that looking? Think that looks all right, friends? Think that looks all right. So these 2 patches here were from round 1, and they just transfer over into the secondary round. Ooh, and here's another patch from the plus deck, you can see. So we've got some variety. We've got some variety here. If everyone is good to go, we can start. We can start round 2. If anyone has any questions, feel free to pop them into the chat. You don't take any penalties for using any of these bonuses. So if you don't use any of them, you just don't use any of them. The only penalties you get is for any empty squares left at the end of the game. So you're going to try to fill in this patch as much as possible. Fill in, yeah, your grid as much as possible. So, all right, here we go, friends. Here we go. We are starting with a 1. Okay, so we are on that 2x1. We are on the 2x1. Okay. And I'm trying to look ahead too here because we have got some interesting shapes, so I don't want to leave myself high and dry up here. So I may, just to be safe, keep it up here. Keep it up here. Do 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 do. So I just downloaded Dorfromantic a couple days ago. Oh my word, friends, it is the chillest game. I think my favorite part is hearing all the animals in the background, and the little train noises and things. Such a good game, says Phantom People. Yes, I totally agree. I saw so much hype circling around it, and you know, I'm not usually one that goes on hypes of, you know, I don't have FOMO, but it just looked so lovely. Like, it was just such a visually appealing game to me. And I like tile placement games like Carcassonne and things like that. And the fact that it has, you know, the mechanics around it are so clever to me that you can combine a lot of stuff and go into playing things. But yeah, the biggest problem I have with it is being able to hit pause and like walk away. Because I feel like I could just sit and play for hours and hours and hours. And I know a lot of folks are now streaming it too, which is awesome. And I highly recommend just watching them play, because it's so interesting to see how different minds work and how to connect things together and what people think of when placing their tiles and stuff. But it's such a pleasurable experience, I feel. And you get these cool landscapes. Like, I think in the future, with the popularity of it all, I think it would be really neat if people were able to like print out like portraits of their landscapes and like have them on like as wall art or something like that, because it's so pretty, it's so awesome. And just to be like, I actually, you know, made that, you know, I guess in a way, I actually made something. I just think it's really, really neat. So anyways, that's what I've been playing recently. I also got in a couple Inca and Marcus Brand games over the weekend. In the last couple days, I played Bravo, which is also called Nacht mal so gut. It's a roll and write game from Inca and Marcus Brand. And I also was playing the one of the exit games, The Enchanted Forest. It has a lot of fairy tale theming to it. This is our new piece, friends. We've got the archway here. Sorry, I will move that so you can see. It's a 5-square archway. There. I'm all about wholesome and relaxing games. Yes, Michelle. So, have you gotten to play it, Michelle? Have you gotten to play Dorfromantic? Because it is such a lovely game. Such a lovely game. I'm really glad I finally joined the club, so to speak. So yeah, but yeah, so it was nice to play some games from some of my favorite designers. I like the brands. I think they are very, very clever in being able to create all these exit game scenarios. Yeah, they're very clever game designers, in my opinion. Yep, I think that's what I want to do. Cool, okay. I'm going to tonight, actually. Oh, nice. I was gifted a copy, going to wait till it's fully released. It's only on early access right now. Oh, yes, of Dwarf Romantic. That's true. Yes. Can't wait for the creative mode where you get to just lay tiles without getting a score. Yes! Creativity at its finest. I appreciate that. I actually knew about the game before it hit board game circles, but only because I occupy indie game spaces. Oh, cool! That's really nice. So did you get like an exclusive? Did you get like a first peek before it was actually released to people? That's really neat to have those connections. Yeah. Yeah, no first peek. Oh, okay. But I mean, it's still in its kind of a infancy a little bit. But yeah, it's such a chill game. Ah, rolling off the camera. Come on now. All right, we got a 3. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, this is an interesting piece. What do I do with that, friends? What do I do with that? Ba-da-da, ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da, da-da. If I put that there, it would kind of leave me a little, with some little gaps here. Because if I did the cut function, I could cut and place here, but then that would leave me with an open square. There could be an open square. There could be an open square. There could be just a single square. So yes, okay. I have made my decision. I will use my bonus action of the cut. I will cut off this little square nubbin here. And I will do this here. Ba-da-da, ba-da-da-da. So anyway, I'm thinking of playing Bravo sometime on stream. I think it's a really fun roll and write. Knocked Mall, or known as Encore here, is also another fun one, but I liked Bravo a little bit better. For my own gamer tendencies. So yeah, playing that. I also want to get some other games to the table. I have so many options, friends, for games to the table that I want to teach y'all and play along with you. I might do another solo stream of Clank, but I'm thinking doing Clank in space with the solo app, with the Renegade Helper app. I'm also thinking about possibly doing some Elder Sign. Oh man, so many fun games to play. I'm not usually a solo gamer. I usually tend to play 2-player or multiplayer games. But if I have something like that Helper app, could definitely do that. Also thinking about doing maybe another Forgotten Waters scenario, because that was a lot of fun to do with y'all on stream. So who knows? The possibilities are endless. All right, 1, 2, we've got this nice fun piece from the Plus deck. So again, friends, you can use that bonus to ignore part of the patches if you choose to. But what am I gonna do with that? Am I gonna choose to ignore it or not? Am I going to choose to ignore it or not? Okay, if I did, well, so let's see. If I did that, I could do that here and then do something like this here. Let's see. So if I did that up here like this, and skipped a row and then drew just a single square. Oh no, wait, friends. Dun dun dun. I have a solution. Grab. I have a solution. Okay, wait a second. Watch this, friends. Watch this. Okay, so I am actually going to draw. I'm going to change my color here. Going to draw the 3 here. Do. Right. Y'all are watching? Okay, so I drew the 3 here and skipping a row and then drawing the middle square here. Although now I have a square here, but I utilized that patch. Yeah, thanks, Jay Foolsguard. I did that to fit, although now I have an empty one here. But who knows? There could be a single square coming. Okay, next. What do we got for our next roll? What do we got? A 1. Okay, we've got this interesting looking, kind of like a sideways Z. All right, well, seeing what's coming up, it might be good to do that up here. So, do I do here? Do. Okay. This channel is brought to you by me. Okay. All right. Yes. I bought this game for my grandma, who's 83. Taught her how to play over FaceTime. I think she still needs some assistance, but overall, I think she understood how to play it. And I'm pretty darn stoked to be able to teach her how to play it. She plays Second Chance like nobody's business. But this one has a little bit more to it, you know? So I think it'd be really cool to see her do that. My grandma loved it. Yeah. The first game I got my family was Pit. Oh, cool. Yes, Jay Foolsguard, yes. The dice go from 1 to 3. Yes, they do. It's mostly an excuse to yell at people. Yes, if you can have good memories, good family memories around a game, then by all means, keep playing it. But yes, Jay Foolsguard, there's only 1 through 3 on this die, so the odds of getting the same number twice are very high. Okie doke, friends, 1 more patch to draw for this round, and then we will count up our largest square again. And we've got a 3. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, we got the stairs here. Oh, do I like the stairs? I don't. I don't like the stairs. And I don't know if I like any of these other adjacent rules. However, I don't want to use up all of my bonuses right now. I'm saying I don't a lot. I'm noticing. Oh gosh, there's so many options right now. So, what to do? What to do? I could... Oh, good gravy. What would help me with my largest square? So currently I still have 5, so I would need to kind of complete here. I need to fill in that. If I chose to do this one instead, I could draw that here, which would give me 6 across and 6 up as my largest. Yeah, okay. I think that's what I'm gonna have to do, friends. So I'm going to use my bonus to do the adjacency rule instead. So I've used my adjacency rule bonus. I'm going to draw this patch instead. I'm going to do this here. All right. Then I'm going to use my repeat bonus action so I can fill in a 1 square. Can you just draw parts of the L? I could if I wanted to double using one of my doublers, but I knew I had to use the double for filling in that 1 square instead, so I chose to do that. But yes, that could have been an option. Okay, friends, time to add this up. So this one is done. These 2 will be left behind for our 3rd and final. Yes, it is a power. It is one of the bonus powers. Yes, yes. But good question though. Good question. Okay, so we are going to be adding up our squares. So right now my longest square I think is a 6 by 6 now. So let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I do have a 7, but I don't think I have 7 down. I think I only have 6 down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. So my largest square is now a 6 by 6. So I'm going to do 3, 4, 5, 6 and go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that right there is my largest square. However, I do have an extra column that is 6 squares tall. So 6 times 6 is 36, plus an additional column for 1 additional point, that is 37. So 37 this round is how I would calculate that. Okay, and here we go. We'll start the quilter here. The quilter always goes in front of the last 2 cards in the circle. Oh, here's another plus card. Oh, goodness. Here comes all the fun ones, friends. Here comes all the fun ones. My goodness. Woo! What in the world are these pieces? What in the world? What in the world are these pieces? Wow, brutal. Yes, young Anna, they are brutal. Okay, gonna get a quick hydrate. And round 3 we go, friends. Here we are. I have no additional bonus actions left. I have used them all. We'll start with a 1. Okay, so here we go, the L-shape piece. Here we go. And, all right, so I'm going to, there is a 3. And if for those that have not played Patchwork Doodle before, we will keep playing rolling the dice until there are 3 remaining cards. And then as your final patch to draw, you have the option of one of those 3 cards to draw as your final piece. So we will keep going around the circle until only 3 remain. Can the regular cut action be used on the plus pieces also? I believe so, because you can combine bonus actions. So I would say yes, you can. Yeah. Where am I drawing this piece? Where am I drawing this piece? Do you feel lucky? All right. Dun, 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 dun. There we are. There we are. Okie doke. Next piece is a 2. 1, 2. Okay. Oh, so we've got a square and a twofer. All right. A square and a twofer. You haven't played Doodle, just the OG. Oh, so just Patchwork, EC? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, Patchwork is similar in that there are, polyominoes, but it's slightly different. Slightly different in that you're, placing pieces on a quilt and things like that. Yeah. This one is fun in that you can get creative with your colors. As you can see, I'm definitely doing a certain type of color scheme here. Some folks I've played with, they like to stick to the actual colors on the cards. But yeah, this one has a little bit more creativity. So if you're into drawing and coloring and things like that, highly recommend playing this. If not, Patchwork is just as good of a game to play. Although it's only limited to 2-player, so if you're looking for a multiplayer experience, playing this one as well would be better. All right, a 1. Cool. This is another plus piece, friends, from the plus deck. So if you have that bonus action available to you, you can go ahead and do that. Oh, good gravy. What am I gonna do with this? Good gravy. Bum, 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 bum. Doo-da, doo-da. Wow. And then sometimes these pieces, you're just like, what in the world happened here? Like, who chose these pieces? And I don't have any bonuses left, friends, so this is kind of one of those things where... Plus powering that one. Yeah, see, you had that plus power available to you. I don't know if you skip a piece, if you have to end your game. Let me check the things. May now draw. Drawing a patch is optional. If you do not want to draw a patch, you may pass. If you cannot draw a patch, you must pass. Okay. Yeah, I feel like I need to pass because, well, no, because some of these other patches are not super helpful for me. So maybe I will just draw it and see what happens. Okay. So maybe I will just draw it, friends. Maybe I will. But where I say, where shall I draw? I guess I can do, see, because that one is helpful if I did that there or there. So I will draw here, here, fill this in. May need to pass on the remainder. Definitely think next time on the next game, I will need to keep some of my bonuses available to me. All right, there we go. That's that. Let's roll them up here. A2, 1, 2. Well, I know I definitely cannot draw that patch anywhere with what's remaining, so I will need to pass this round. Powering that one, yep. Yeah, I will need to pass on that round. So this expansion was only just a deck of cards that you just add to the base game. And Lookout Games had it available a couple years ago, but not many people knew about the game, to be honest. And my husband actually bought it for me because he saw it online and was curious about learning how to play it, but then also thought it would be fun for me to stream it. So hence here I am today playing it. Gotta go. We should play something on PGA this weekend, maybe. Yes, maybe we'll see how you are feeling, how I am feeling. But yes, send me a DM and we can make it work, EC. But have a good rest of your day. Okie doke. Yeah, so you'll draw this piece here from the plus deck. And then we will have one more roll until you have the option to draw stuff at the end. So I feel like my biggest square got kind of hosed here. I should have faced it the other way. I wasn't thinking. I should have faced it the other way. Oh well, that's okay. There's always another game. There's always another game. Okie doke. Here we go. Roll them up here, and a 2, 1, 2. Well, there we go. There's something I can draw. We got the 3, a nice 3x1. The nice 3x1 there. And then, friends, for the final piece you can draw, you have the option of the three remaining patches. So we'll take this out. So here are your 3 remaining options to draw. I unfortunately can only draw, I don't think I can draw one, that final one there. Can I cut and then restitch a shape I actually want? I don't think so, Gus. I don't think so. Yeah, so I'm gonna actually draw this one here because I can do this here. And then jump 1, 2, 3 and draw another one over here. Yeah, there is no restitching. No restitching, unfortunately. Okay, so once you have drawn one of these last remaining, then we will count up your largest square again, and then any minuses that you have. Yep, so I think again, friends, I think my largest square is the 6 by 6 here because I have an empty square here. So, but I have a few more rows. So I have 6 by 6, which is 36, plus an additional 3 extra columns, which is 3 more points. So for a whole total of 39 for that. And I have 3 empty squares, so that's a -3. So let's do some maths. Let's do some maths. Okay, we've got 57, 63, 93, 99, 102, 99, I believe. If you're not sure, get out your phone calculator, because that's what helps. Adding them up. Doot, 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 doot. Yes, 99 is my score. How'd y'all fare on that one? $131. Holy smokes, Yakmanda. Very nicely done. Very nicely done. All right, I'm going to start us off in our new, get our new square going on. 139, 1 square left. Holy smokes. Y'all did much better than I did. All right, we're gonna start game 2 here, friends. If you wanna jump in this time around, if that first game you were just kind of lurking and trying to get the mechanics of it, now's your chance to jump in, join the doodle party. I'm gonna lay out all of these fun pieces here. There are all the single squares. My goodness. Yeah. My goodness. All right. I'm gonna give myself a new thing. Look at that. A new paper. And everyone will get a new starter square. Or starter patch, I should say. Not a starter square. A starter patch. Do a little shuffly shuffles. Shuffly shuffles. And remember, after this game, we are going to play some crisscross. It is a new month, new chance for y'all to win some CCG swag. So if you are interested in playing it, we will be playing it towards the latter half of the stream. You know, some people play marbles at the end of their streams. Some people do Jackbox at the end of their streams. I play crisscross. And I think you all shall too. So I'm popping into the chat the links for the game sheets. If you want to jump in on this game of Patchwork Doodle, you totally can. And for the chat, here is your starter piece. Bup 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 ba da bum. So you can draw that anywhere you want to, friends. And you can rotate it if you'd like. And, oh, good gravy. I swear I shuffled these, but that's my starter piece. I get the nice, I don't know, hovercraft thing, jet ski thing. I don't know what you call it. What would you call that? I don't know. Yeah, ouch is right. Ouch is right. Bum. Then I'm going down 3. Goodness me. Goodness me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Starting on this side of the board. Don't know if that's good or not. We shall see. We shall see. Okie doke, friends. A microscope. Okay, yeah. There you go. Much better than a hoverboard jet ski. All right. Cowboy, our little quilter person. And we'll start with a 3. 1, 2, 3. This is a plus piece from the plus deck, friends. And that is our beginner piece for this game. My goodness. Sometimes I wonder about these pieces. If they might have been like typos or something in the printing process, but they were like, these are cool, we'll just leave them in. I don't know. That's just mere speculation. So that one is from the plus deck, friends. So if you have that bonus available, which we all should because this is the second patch of the game. There we are. And again, if you need me to rotate them, you know, flip them around or anything like that, I don't mind doing that if you need me to. So I can definitely do that for you. All right. There we go. First piece done. Let's roll them up here. And we get a 1. Ooh, again, another patch from the plus deck. This is quite a fun one. Okay, so we've got a single square, then you move 2 down, fill in 1. Okay, so we've got a single square here. Skip a row, fill 1 in here. Skip and then fill in 1 here. Okay. That's not too bad. It filled in some of those gaps early on. Yeah. That one seemed not too bad, friends. Not too bad. I like these plus pieces. They're weird. Yes, they are. They are quite strange, but if you can fit them in certain areas, they can actually be very helpful. As you can see here with my microscope piece, I had that empty 1 square spot and it was just perfect to fill in. So there we go. Next piece is a 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, we've got this long This long kind of bridge shape. It is 6 squares. All total 6 squares. Ooh, okay. Now here is the challenge, because you got to keep in mind, friends, you got to make sure you make your largest square. So, seeing as I've got this nice little twofer spot here, I may fill in this gap. So I may do something like this. Yep, just like that, friends. There we go. That kind of did a nice little hug. At this rate, my largest square is going to be like 4. Well, it is early on. It is still round 1. So have hope. Have hope. I super believe in you. I super believe in you. Alrighty then. Let's roll them up here. A 3 again. 1, 2, 3. Another piece from the plus deck. So we've got 2, skip couple rows, and then a 2 again. Okay, where would be beneficial to do that? A 2, a skip, and a 2. 2 skips, actually. There's a couple skips there. So if I did 2 here, skip 2 down here, or if I did up here, that might be better. All right. I'm gonna do that in a different color though. So I'm gonna do the 2 like this up here. Then you skip 2 rows and fill in the twofer down here. Yeah, at this rate, I feel like I'm going to build up to my larger square. This might not be a bigger one. I'm no seamstress, but this doesn't feel how quilts are normally made. Yeah, I don't know. I honestly don't know. I could not tell you. Oh, goodness. All right, here we go. Next roll is a 2. 1, 2. All right, we got a single square, friends. A single square, and I know exactly where this is going. Exactly. So y'all, I got some Easter candy on sale, and one of the bags of candy we got was these mystery M&Ms. So they were a mixed bag of milk chocolate, double chocolate, and peanut butter, but they were all in fun, like pastel-y kind of colors, so you couldn't tell which ones were which. One, that was a really fun bag of candy, and because it's almost gone pretty much. And 2, they were really addicting, so it was kind of a bad thing to know, like we had them on sale and felt entitled to buy a bag because hey, it's on sale. So but yeah, did any of you get any like fun Easter candy? I don't know if any of you celebrate Easter, but did you get any fun treats, or have you eaten any fun treats? Have you baked anything? I liked getting that. treats, because I also just got fully vaccinated, so that was kind of like a celebratory thing of, let's get some Easter candy to celebrate. So, yeah, but it was a really fun little like mixed bag experience, and you couldn't eat like a handful, because for me, when I eat M&Ms, I tend to eat them by the handful. And so this you couldn't, because you weren't sure like what you were going to get. Of course, you can probably, you know, chocolate and peanut butter tend to go together, right? So it wouldn't be too terrible, but I think the whole mystery of like, what is this one and what is this one was the fun experience. So yeah, I just got a box of C's. Reese eggs, baby. Oh my gosh. So Michelle, did you get like the assortment C's box, or did you create your own? Because I know you can also do that with C's candy. You can create your own box. The Reese eggs are good too. We got just the basic peanut butter cups, the little mini peanut butter cups as well. 1, 2, 3. So this piece is also from the Plus deck, friends, and this is our final patch that we're going to draw for this round. It was their soft center box. Ooh, so did you get like caramel and do they have like cherry cordials in those? My favorite ones from C's are the marshmallow, the dark chocolate marshmallow ones that have marshmallow and caramel and dark chocolate. I don't know what they're called, but those are my fave from them. I also remember as a kid going to the C's candy store in the mall, and they would always hand out samples, right? They're like, oh, here's the, you know, the candy of the day or whatever, and they would give you samples for whoever was in there. And I would feel so bad a lot of times that I would convince my friends to come with me and bring like $1 so we would buy the C's lollipops. So it wouldn't be like, oh man, we just got free candy and we're leaving. So like I would convince my friends like, okay, just bring $1 with you and we'll go and we'll get the free sample, but then we'll also buy some of those lollipops to take home. I was such a good kid. It was ridiculous. Okay, so this is our final patch, friends, for this round. Oh, goodness me. What am I going to do with that? Okay. Well, I could... Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. But anyways, I liked getting the butterscotch flavored lollipops from C's. I did you all see those Reese's peanut butter cups with marshmallows on them? I was not a fan of those. I think Reese's peanut butter cups are doing fine as is. They don't need to add marshmallow to them. And don't get me wrong, I like a good marshmallow. I like a good s'more. I like I said, the C's candies with the marshmallows inside. But I don't know. There's just something about them that I just didn't think they were going to go over well. And I also saw lemon flavored Kit Kat too. Lemon flavored Kit Kats. Yeah, marshmallow and peanut butter doesn't sound really good in my brain. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. That's just me going on a rant. Ranty rant. Okay, time to add up the score for our largest square. 1, 2, 3, 4. I only have a 4. So my largest square is going to be a 4x4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And going down, 1, 2, 3, 4. So here is my largest square for now. So 4 times 4 is 16. And I have 2 additional rows. So that's an additional 2 points. So 18 this time. Not super great, but not terrible. Yeah. And here we go. So, oh, and the other thing too, I like marshmallow, but I am not a fan of Peeps. or Cadbury eggs. Not a fan of those. I don't know why, but certain candies should not be combined with one another. But that's just me. Okay, 3, 4, 5, 8. All right. Oh, let me slide those down so y'all can see a little bit better there. Okie doke. Here we go. Round 2. Round 2. Ooh, sorry. So we started here. Sorry, friends. Our little quilter person starts in front of the last 2 cards from the previous round. So we rolled a 1. So they are going right there. Not gonna genderize them. They are going right there. Okay. Single 1 square is not my fave. Not my fave at the moment. But you know what is great is that I still have all of these bonuses remaining. I still have all of these bonuses remaining. So that is great. No need to use those quite yet. And it looks like to me, friends, all of these patches are from the base game. So we don't have any funky cards this round. But they might be coming. They might be coming. See about shuffling these. Gotta remember if I did shuffle them or not. All right, next. Whoa, next. A 1 again. Okay. So we got a 3 by 1. Well, seems like this would be the good place to put that here. Yeah, we shall see if these other patches, if I can make some room over here, start expanding and then working my way down. I'm surprised I'm able to fit everything so nicely so far. That has been pretty great. Okay, here we go. A 3. 1, 2, 3. Oof, okay. So that's a total of 6 squares. Do I want to do that there? Or do I want to do the adjacent? I think I want to do the adjacent this time. So I'm going to choose to take my adjacent and do this patch instead. Adjacent patch. All right, using one of my bonuses, that's okay. That is a-okay. It's getting some spots filled in over here. bum 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 bum. Dun, 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 dun. Let's see what our next piece is gonna be. It is a 1. All right. So we've got a 4x1. Okay. 4x1 here. I'm hoping I can do that 3 there if we can roll a 2. All right. All right, got our 4x1 there. A couple more turns here. A 2, 1, 2. Oh, look at that. It's like it was listening to my voice. I needed that piece to go right here, and it did so. Sometimes the dice listen, sometimes they don't. When they do, it is a great day, friends. It is a great, great day. And I still have all of these bonuses left. I feel pretty good going into the final round with all of these bonuses left. Because I kind of have a feeling some of these plus card pieces are going to come out. And it's going to be like, panic, what am I going to do? So, yeah, we shall see. All right, final roll of this round is a 1. Okay, so we've got this cross section piece here. Oh, good gravy. What do I do? What do I do? Dun 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 dun. Choices, friends. I've got some choices now. Do I do a cut? I'm thinking about doing a cut. Yeah, because I don't have enough here. So if I did the cut piece and filled in here, at least I would get some, another 4x4. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna have to do. So I'm gonna use my cut bonus. I'm gonna cut this piece and then put that there. Yep. Okay. It's not going to increase my largest square, but at least it'll give me some extra bonus columns for that. So, okie doke. We've got these two here going into the final round, but let's count our squares. Again, my square is a 4x4 because I did not complete any more rows down here. So I've got 16 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 extra columns. So 16 plus 5 is 21. So I got 21 this round. And we will do our final round here. Here we are. Here are some of the fun pieces. They're making their appearance. Holy smokes. Holy smokes. Ba-ba-bum. Ba-ba-ba-bum. Da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. 3, 4, 5, 8. All right. Quilter is there. Moving on to our final round, friends. Oh, and I rolled the dice off the table. Bonus points. Just kidding. Okay, we got a 2. 1, 2. So we got 2 here. Is this piece here? It's a Z with a little extra on it. All right. And this is from the base game. This is not from the plus deck. We are just a few minutes away from crisscross, friends, so get your crisscross grids ready too. I'm back. I just escaped the kids. Am I winning yet? Aw, Game Freak Geek Girl, hello. Good to see you on here. We are on our final round of Patchwork Doodle, but we are going to be playing some crisscross here right after. So you are just in time to hang out. I'm going to pop in the chat the links to get your player sheets if you want to play. If not, no worries. You can just lurk and be your beautiful self, my friend. Okay, so did that one there. Okie doke. One more. Let's do another roll here. Oh, we got a lot of these plus pieces up ahead. So we got a 2, 1, 2. This is from the plus deck, friends. So remember, if you've got that bonus available to you, you can use it. Okay. So this is the question. This is the question. I can choose to ignore part of those pieces. I mean, I have to make dinner in like 50 minutes, but I'm a master of the lurk. Of course you are. And your dinners, I mean, I feel like I need to be at your table. Or you also need to do a food stream. I know, I keep saying that, friend, but all of the lovely things that you talk about you making for dinner, I swear you could be on Food Network. And yes, I know you've gone to culinary school, so you're like a pro. But I really think, friend, it would be a lot of fun to watch you stream because you're just such a delight to watch. And I think it would be fun to watch you cook at the same time. Yes. Okay. Oh, what am I going to do, friends? How am I going to fit this piece? How am I going to fit this piece? Ba-da, ba, ba, bum, bum. Sorry, I've been also recently watching DS9. So I have the theme song in my head. And the floating space debris in the intro. has been glued into my brain recently. So cooking stream. Exactly, Michelle. Michelle is always there. I never finished culinary school. Halfway through, I realized I hated working in commercial kitchens. Oh, but hey, you have some culinary school training. So that is a lot more than I have. And I enjoy making things at home. So, I mean, I watch cooking shows and I get so intrigued. And so intrigued. I never say I'm a pro, but it did add to my journey and love of cooking. That is totally fair. That is totally fair. I think a lot of us would never like admit to being pros at anything, except for maybe, you know, awesomeness. But yeah, I think it would be a lot of fun if you did. Maybe just like a one-off, like a one-shot thing. Like have a goal in mind for your like followers or something. Like if we reach 800 followers, I'll do a cooking stream or something like that. Anyways, just a thought, friend. Not to put any pressure on you whatsoever. I love you all the same. Okay, so this is our new patch here, friends. It is also from the Plus deck. It is also from the Plus deck. Channel points goal, yeah. Oh, you're happy to cook for me. Oh, thank you. I would love to have some of your cooking. Been going through so many eggs making quiche. I almost missed having chickens. Yeah, we eat a lot of eggs in our house too. Cook for me. Ben Osteen wants you to cook for them. There we go. Maybe that could be a channel points goal. You know, because I mean, Amanda Panda, you know, sometimes makes cookies for people, so that could be a goal. This stream is dedicated to Ben Osteen, just for you. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Could make bread. Oh. Bread is nice. I feel like I would get impatient with it. I wouldn't let it prove long enough. Da, 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 yeah, da, da. All right, here we go. Next one. A 1. Okay, so we've got our. Looks like it looks kind of like an animal of some kind. This is also from the Plus deck, so you can choose only to draw a segment of it if you wanted to. Oh, I did not write that down. So I need to put the circle with a P to indicate I still have that bonus available. I can barely host people on my channel. I got heart palpitations thinking about setting up a camera and lighting. Aww. Can we give some love to Game Freak Geek Girl? Let me give them a shout out. They're just so lovely. And deserve all the love. All the love. I totally hear you though. Sometimes it gets like freaking out. That's why I choose to do some chill streams like doodling and painting miniatures and yeah, so it has been quite the adventure for me. What do I want to do with this? Yeah, da da da, yeah, da da. Yeah, da da da, yeah, da da. Okay, I will decide to only color part. I'm gonna chop off this little nub. This little nub. And draw like this. Okay. Sorry, I should stop singing it because I don't want the Twitch police to get on me. Fellow Trekkies, you can hum it in your minds or in your own homes because you're not streaming, so they can't hear you. Do what works for you. Comfort is important. Agreed, Michelle. Agreed. Or playing Regency Solitaire. Yep. Working on my chill. I used to have chill, but it has dropped in inventory in the last couple months. Aw, I'm sorry. Find things that make you chill, that you enjoy doing as a chill thing to do. If that's cooking, then cook. For me, it's crafting. I love to craft, whether that's doing art projects, whether that's actually working on like handcrafts. Yeah, so for my family member that passed away a couple weeks ago, I decided to make little like lanyard keychains for my family members, and I think they're called lanyards, or I don't know, the plastic string that you can, you know, braid and weave and all that kind of stuff. So I decided to do that, and I've made over a dozen of them, and I think it just kind of helped me cope and process, you know, my grief and my mourning a lot better. And I'm still doing that. Like, I'm still making them right now. And so, yeah, find those things out there that help you kind of chill and recharge and, you know, reset. So, yeah. Yeah, Steph asks, yeah, have you kept chickens in the past? Seen too many streamers burn out. Take care of yourselves. Yes, that's true, Michelle. I used to raise chickens, rabbits, and ducks. Wow. Farming. Farm living. Okay, so friends, we have one more roll after this, because this is round 3. And then we are going to have the option of drawing whatever the remaining 3 patches are. You have the option of choosing one more. Okay, so 1. So this is our patch that all of us have the option to choose to draw if we want to. And then we will have a choice of one of these 3 remaining to choose as our final piece. What would help me in getting a larger thing? Well, I know I'm going to have to fill in that square, so I'm going to definitely use this, filling in that square. And if I did that here, okay, so I will do that here as the piece I will be drawing. And then grief work is so valuable, so valuable. I wish we talked about working through grief rather than just saying, take some time off. Grief can just shock our system so completely we forget how to do anything or exist. Yeah. Thanks for sharing about your craft work. That's super helpful. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah. And that's also why I didn't stream one day. And so, because it was just hard for me to, you know, put on a happy face when I wasn't feeling happy. You know, I was feeling grief. And so it wasn't, I mean, I'm still in mourning. I'm not saying like, woohoo, I'm all better now, because grief is a lifelong process. But I didn't want that to come across, because I want these streams to be enjoyable. And yes, I'm going to have them be recorded and like archived and things like that. So I wanted it to be like a pleasurable experience whenever you all watch my streams. So, yeah, that's why I took some time off. And that's why I was doing that craft stuff. And I probably still will be doing craft things. And now that I'm fully vaccinated, I'm fortunate enough where I can visit family safely. And so having those crafts available to me to give to them in person is going to be a lot more meaningful for me than just sending them in the mail. So that was another part of it too, was just like I had that hope and that like positive thing to look forward to for me. So, all right, friends, this is our final patches that we have available. So you pick one of these 3 to draw in your final area. And yeah, so first I'm going to use this one square to fill in here. And then, well, I've got 4, 4, and 3. So I know I'm going to definitely want to do a 4. And possibly, so I will do the 4 here. And then I will do my doubler to fill in another square here. Yep, there we go. For what it's worth, I'd be here regardless of you having a happy face or not. Aw, thank you, Michelle. I really appreciate that. And I appreciate you reaching out too. I know sometimes it's hard when people are not in a good place to like ask for help. So I appreciate you reaching out too. It was really meaningful. Yay crafts and yay happy face thing. Yeah, the happy face thing, putting things else out there can feel so vulnerable. Yes, yes. This did not go well. Oh no. Okay, so yeah, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 empties this time. That's not great. But my largest square here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nope. Nope, because I have this one open. So unfortunately not. It's only 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Count down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Going across here. 6 by 6. And then these 2 extra. 6 by 6 is 36 plus 2 is 38. 38. And time to do math again. 68, 69. 77 minus 7 is 70. Oof, not a great score. Not as good as the other one, I should say. Not as good as the other one, I should say. All right. Yep. 70 points there. What did it see? Those pieces were tough to work with. 119 on that one. Jeez. Y'all broke 100 on those. Crazy. Nicely done, all of you that played. We're getting ready for some crisscross now, friends. Let me clear off the table, and I'll be back. Alrighty, friends, here we go. It is crisscross time. For those of you that have not played, I will explain briefly. We are going to be playing 2 games of crisscross here for the weekly stats for the month of April. As you see, our podium is now cleared off. Gus was the winner of last month's bag of swag. So all the points have been reset. Everything is back to 0. So it's anyone's game now. Every Wednesday at the end of my streams, I'm going to be playing 2 games of crisscross, and I will calculate the highest scores from everybody, keep them on a list, and at the end of the month, whoever has the highest score will win a bag of swag from me and the CCG crew. So what's going to happen here is you have your 5x5 grid with an extra row and an extra column for scoring. The way it's going to work is I'm going to roll these 2 dice that have 6 different symbols on them. The symbols need to be written orthogonally adjacent to one another. That means north, south, east, and west to one another. They cannot be diagonal. They need to be drawn somewhere in this 5x5 grid. You will score points based upon the symbols that are together in a row or a column. And the points totals are as follows. For 2 that are together, you will score 2 points. For 3 that are together, you will score 3. 4 that are together, you will score 8. And 5 together, you will score 10 points. And if you score 0 in a row or a column, you will get minus 5 points. There is also a shaded area here from the bottom left to the top right. This diagonal area will be scored in the same fashion with the caveat of it being scored twice. So I will score from bottom right to bottom left, to upper right, and from top right, restart, from the bottom left to the upper right, and then from the upper right to the bottom left. Again, we will do this twice. We will play 2 games, and whatever your highest score is from those 2 games, that will roll over to next week's scoring. Up here in the upper left-hand corner, everyone will have a starter symbol to start with. So for those that are playing in the chat, you all will start with the circle in the upper left-hand corner, and for me, I will start with the 3 lines. So I'm going to get the 3 lines here. And then we will roll. All right, so we've got a circle and a pound sign or a hashtag, whatever you want to call it. So these two symbols must be orthogonally adjacent to one another. Not necessarily orthogonally adjacent in the grid per se, but the only way you are scoring points is if symbols are together in a row or a column or in the diagonal. So these must be orthogonally adjacent. So think of it as a domino in King Domino, like a 2x1 domino. It can be rotated, it can be flipped around, but the 2 symbols cannot be separated from one another. All right, so I'm gonna do pound sign circle just like that. If you are unsure on how to play, you just want to watch, that's totally cool, and you can wait till the second game. Whatever your score is from that game too can still be counted towards the podium. All right, circle and 3 lines. I'm going to do 3 lines here and a circle. If you are able to manage a couple sequences in a row or a column, those score points add up together. So for example, if I have a pair here, so that automatically gives me 2 points. If I was able to get 3 circles, I would get 3. So I would get 2 plus 3, because 2 for the pair, and then the 3 of a kind would give me 3. So 2 plus 3 would give me 5 total for that column. All right, friends. Ooh, double X's. So the high score we had from last month was 40 points. I do know some folks got above 50 on a game before, so it is possible. And this game goes fairly quick. So if you're still not sure, you know, don't worry about it. Still hang out, chill with us, and catch us on the next game if you want to participate. X and a pound sign. All right. Well, seems like I am going for pound signs or hashtags, whatever you want to say, on the diagonals. Ooh, a double pound signs. Very nice. I'm going to do that here. I'm such a kid from the 90s. I keep calling it pound signs and not hashtags. An X and a triangle. Well, triangle's new. Ooh, double triangles. I taught my family how to play this, and one of the first times we played, some of them didn't realize that the diagonals were also scored, and the same happens if you don't have matching symbols on the diagonal. You also get the minus points. So some of them got single digits, some got negative numbers on their first game. So I told them, it's okay, we're gonna play a second full game so you can redeem yourself. But it was quite hilarious to play it over remotely with them, so they can. they were okay afterwards when I told them that. They're like, oh, all right, two triangles again. And this game has gone over really well as a remote game. With some folks that I know that are teachers or in education, because you can do this also with just regular 6-sided dice, and you can, you know, assign symbols to the different numbers or anything like that. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Okay, I've got pound sign triangle. Just a few more rolls here before we end round of the first game. And then we'll go into our second game, and then we'll find who to raid. There's quite a few folks, I think, online right now that we can raid in. Get those emotes going. Such a wonderful experience to have a hype train happen. I appreciate all of you for doing that. Okay, so I got a triangle and 3 lines. Triangle and 3 lines. Okay. Trying to keep an eye on my columns too, because sometimes I focus too much on rows or diagonals, and I don't really focus too much on the columns, and then I get hosed with minus points. So gotta kind of be aware of everything that's happening. All right, pound sign triangle. This game is going pretty well. And some of you may ask, hey Jess, if you're playing the game, what happens if you get the high score? One, I don't see that happening, because as much as I played this game, I am not super great at it. Two, if I did win, I would automatically give whoever's in second place would be the one that would get the bag of swag. So Don't you worry about it, friends. It's just a friendly competition that I'm playing along with you. And this is our final roll, and that is a bunch of garbage. Dang it. Oh, man. Well, we'll see how it goes. So we will tally these up. We'll go across in the row. So I have 3 together, which is 3 points. I have just a pair here for 2. 2 pairs, that is 4. 3 of a kind is 3, and just a pair is 2. Then we'll go down in our columns. So we've got 2 pairs for 4. We've got a pair and a 3 of a kind, so that's 5. Then I've just got a 3 of a kind for 3. Just a pair for 2. 3 of a kind for 3, and then we will count the diagonals. So I've got 3 of a kind and a pair, that's 5 here. Going back this way is also 5. So 5, 8, 10, 14, 17, 19, 5, 9, 14, 17, 19, 22, 22 and 19, 39, 40, 41 for this first game for me. How'd y'all do? 35 for Yakmanda, 36 for Gus or Not. Okay. So far I am in the lead, friends. All right. Anyone else got their scores? So I have got 41. Yakmanda's got 35, and Gus has 36. All right, anyone else got their scores ready? Feel free to pop them in the chat. Otherwise, we will move on to our second game here. And just like that, the magic, I have a whole new player sheet. It's like I actually have the box sitting right here next to me. All right, friends, here we go. Game number 2. Chat, you will start with the 3 lines as your starter square. And I will start with the triangle. Give you all just another second or two to erase your player boards or to get those starter pieces or starter symbols going. Okay, first roll, game 2, a slash and a circle. Oh, perfect. A slash and a circle. Perfect. That's not helpful for any of us that are playing right now. If you got those starter pieces, that's not helpful for anyone. Okie doke. Again, a slash and a circle. So I think after this stream, I think I'm going to make some dinner, maybe play some Dwarf Romantic. Yeah, just chill. I was feeling a little under the weather yesterday because I was getting some side effects from vaccine, but I'm feeling a lot better today, which I'm very thankful for. Slash and a pound sign is next. Does anyone have any fun plans for the evening or late night if you're watching this overseas? Oh, oh, oh. Hit the speed bump. Okay, double triangles. Ooh, nope, I'm gonna do that actually down here. So I can at least score some points on this column. Nice to get some more of these doubles, I think. Getting some more of these doubles out. Speed bump. All right, we've got a circle and a pound sign. Kind of playing these a little bit all over the place. I'm noticing looking at my score, my player board here. Oh, double slashes. All right. Double slashes is nice. I'm surprised that I'm actually doing all the diagonals like this. I'm trying to make sure I have enough spacing so I can put things next to each other so I don't leave any gaps. I do somewhat okay at this game. King Domino is another story. I don't know why it's different for me. It's similar mechanics in that you're, you know, laying tiles and things, but sometimes I just don't score very well, and sometimes I do. All right, slash and 3 lines. Okay. Only a few more rolls we got here, friends. Let's see if anyone can beat my top score of 41 currently. The current high score. But yet, this is the first Wednesday in April, so there is still time. In King Domino, it's easy to get distracted by the visuals. Yes, that is true. That is true, because there's a lot of things going on. You've got, you know, Loch Ness Monster happening. There's little details on each of the tiles. I agree with that. Totally agree. All right, 3 lines and a pound sign. Alrighty, so Michelle, did you say you were Did you say you were going to be streaming today, or were you just going to be playing games off stream? I'm trying to see who is online that we could raid. All right, 3 lines and a slash. Okay. Only got a couple more, well, 3 more rolls. Only 3 more rolls we got to wrap up this game number 2 on our crisscross tournament for the month of April. First week, week number 1. All right, pound sign and an X. Oh, good gravy. That's not great. Going to be getting some minus points here. Darn. I was doing so well. I was doing so well. It's gonna kind of maybe counteract my diagonals. Darn it. Such is the way. Such is the way. So I will be back on Friday, folks, 3 p.m. I do have another miniature that I have primed and ready from Aftermath that I'm thinking about painting. Just because it's, it was fun. I enjoyed it, and I think a lot of you enjoyed it too. Just a kind of chill Friday stream. Slashes have been requested, so I will be back on Friday. Oof. Pound sign and X. 3 p.m. Pacific, 11 p.m. GMT. Right here for some festive Friday. Oh, darn it. I feel like all of my all of my hard work on the diagonal is gonna go for naught because I have a lot of minus points now I'm seeing. Oh, such a shame. Such a shame. Okay, a triangle, please, is requested. All right, on this final roll, any last requests? Any last requests? I would like a slash or circle or both. Circle slash, actually. Circle slash would be awesome. Circle slash would be awesome. An X or a slash is requested. An X, a slash, a triangle, or a circle, or either of them. We have a circle and a pound sign. That's what we get, friends. A circle and a pound sign. To end off this game. Ouch. It feels like this is not going to be a great score for me. Let's see what I got. So I got a 3 there. I got a 2. I got -5. Oof. Not great. -5. Wow. Okay. So I got 3 down here. -5. Good gravy. Good gravy. How did I do all of that? I totally just hosed my diagonal. So I got 10 up here and 10 down here. Oh, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. So 10 and 10, that's 0. So I got 5, 6, 7 there. 10 and 10, that's 0. 5 and 10. I got 17 on that. I had all of my diagonals, friends. But alas, like I said, it totally just hosed my columns and my rows. Darn it. All right. 36 again. Okay, Yakmanda got 34. So I will keep the 35 for you, Yakmanda. And today's top, I have done the same thing before. Yeah, such a disappointment. Look at that, friends. I had that 20 points right there. All for naught. Just got thrown away. Thrown away. Okay, back at the top, here I am. Let's see who we got to raid into today. We've got, let's see, what's happening over here? Any suggestions on who we should raid? Ooh, looks like we got some games happening here. Time Roller's playing some Tiny Epic stuff. Yeah. Awesome. Let's all head over to Time Roller. So thanks everybody for hanging out with me today. We're doing some doodles and for the new follows and all of that wonderful thing. It has been such an awesome time to have you all here. Please send some funness to Time Roller. Please send some emotes over to them. And I will be back on Friday with some festive Fridays, some fun painting stream that's very chill. So take care, enjoy the rest of your evening, day, morning, whatever time zone you are in, and I will catch you next time. Bye, folks.